What's going on, guys? So today we've just unpacked our little diesel heater. We bought a diesel heater off of eBay. I just wanted to run you through it, what you get and what we think of it so far. We've tested it once, but I'm gonna run through like it's just been opened, explain to you what you get and some of the things that we've noticed that will change. And yeah, I'll start with the diesel heater itself. Quite small, compact. Comes just as you see it, the heater and the fuel tank all in one. You've got your touchscreen display. Then in the box you also get a small short hose with your vent, a hose clamp to suit that, exhaust, an air intake pickup, and a air intake. That's sort of supposed to be a filter, but it doesn't really have much filtering in it. You also get this wire. Just has no end on it, but I've put that end on it so far. Which I'm going to upgrade. It's just a slightly small, too small wire, I believe. And then I chucked an Anderson plug on it just the other day just to see if it works, which we're going to upgrade to. So you can just plug it straight into the car. So the reason we got this is it's coming into winter in Australia. Most people will say it doesn't get that cold in Queensland in the winter, but they may not have camped in the hinterlands and that lot where we were camping. The other day we just took this for a quick test run and it got down to 2 degrees overnight. We set this to 19 degrees in the tent, in the rooftop tent, and we had to turn it off at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it does a good little job. What I'll do is I'll just open it up and give you a quick rundown inside. Stick off the catches. Take off the fuel cap. Pop the top off. So those that are familiar with camper trailers and caravans will have a similar thing as a diesel heater in their caravan. But rather than having everything spread everywhere, this is all in one. So the heater's here, heater element, and your fuel tank, your fuel pump. On the Anderson plug I did put a fuse. I didn't open it beforehand, but it is actually fused with a 20 amp fuse just inside there. So Kona does have some heat diesel in it. There is a wire with a heater sensor for an outside body temperature sensor there. The thing that we've noticed is it's slightly too close to the floor, so you can't get the exhaust under. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some wood, put some legs on there, raise it up off the floor, and yeah, then we'll hook it up and show you exactly how it all goes, and show you how it works on the tent. Hey guys, so we've got the diesel heater out here now. You're just trying to work out the setup from putting it on the ground to enter into the rooftop tent, which we got some ducting, just a quick emergency the other day when we gave it a little bit of a test. But the idea is we're going to make a bracket that sits on top of the wheel, or get a bracket that sits on top of the wheel, elevate this diesel heater off the ground, we'll bring the exhaust out the side, the air intake is out the back here, and that will keep that off the ground, keep that exhaust from touching the grass when we're on camping, and then the hose will run up along the side and into the side of our rooftop tent. So when we've got it all set up, we'll give you a show again. Hey guys, so here's an update on the diesel heater. So last night we set it up, we had it running in, so it comes, the exhaust coming out away from the car. The air pickup is here. I said last night we had the lid just underneath so that we didn't step out on any grass, just for precautions. We've got our air outtake running up the side and into the side of the tent. We had it set to 18 degrees last night, and we were all sweating by 10 o'clock. We turned it off. That was enough to give the tent the nice cozy feel for the whole night, and we didn't have to run any more. So I'll take you up and show you how it's set up inside. So come up into the roof. It's a bit windy, so a little bit and we're in the middle of the pack down process. So just find the zip. So what we've got coming in is the tubes coming up alongside, in through the side of this window, fly screen zips down on it, running along the side of our bed, and then the air just pumping in there. But yeah, that gave us the perfect cozy night's sleep, and that was the perfect amount of heat for the night. I'll drop the link in the description for it. It's just basically a cheap Chinese one off of eBay. The reasons we went for the cheap Chinese one off eBay is we had the camper trailer coming in the next few weeks, and that actually has a diesel heater already installed into it. So I didn't want to pay for a second diesel heater just for a couple of weeks or months, or maybe a month maximum. And it probably doesn't get used much after that. That diesel heater will just perfectly work for our off-grid quick getaways in the winter, and then it probably won't get used anymore after that. So, but perfect little job. We've got this extension pipe from Bunnings. It's not actually made for diesel heaters. It's probably just, I think it's just a gutter, but the temperature wasn't that bad that it actually damages the tube as long as we have it on low. I did find if we put it on really high, because I wanted to see how high it would go, it did make that plastic a little bit soft. But the diesel heater also, if I tried to push it right up to its highest setting, it overheated and turned itself off before anything happened anyway. So yeah, pretty good diesel heater for 140 bucks delivered to the house. Highly recommend if you're looking for some cold getaways, just maybe in a tent or in a rooftop tent. It's actually worth it. Yeah, we're now just packing up and heading home. Yes. So yeah.